Puneeth, in the course of the last 60 days, we've been speaking to different personalities from across India to understand how they're coping up with the lockdown, their efforts in fighting COVID-19. And a very warm welcome to you. Puneeth Rajkumar is arguably one of the biggest stars in Sandalwood. Now, Sandalwood is the film industry in Karnataka. And I have also been personally monitoring, his rise in the Kannada film industry. Given that I too am from Bengaluru. Now, good morning, Puneeth, and how are you coping with the lockdown?
Good morning.
How are you coping with the lockdown?
Yeah, just managing, just going ahead with what's been happening around and just trying to be safe, be home and trying to spread awareness, which I've been told by a lot of people to communicate. So that's what we've been doing and hope things get better fast.
Yeah. And you've been a brand ambassador, Puneeth, in the fight against COVID-19. What's been the kind of response that you're getting from the people? Because, one of the biggest success stories and, the first cases when this COVID outbreak was reported in India, one of the first few cases was traced to Karnataka. Now, I think the state is very well placed today.
Frankly speaking, I feel that it's not about me branding alone, but I think it's the entire community. In fact, everybody's trying to do their best, and I've been trying to do the same thing as well, because whatever I've been dictated from the government, from the central government and as well as the state government, we've been trying to, spread awareness and things like that. But I think people have coped up really quite well across our state and in India too. There has been a few problems here and there, but definitely much better right now, and they're really coping up well.
Yeah. Now, you were one of the first actors also to step forward and contribute towards the COVID fund in the state of Karnataka. Now, the kind of support that both the center and the states are getting, especially with the people's participation, with people stepping forward in this hour of need, and I think it's an unprecedented show of unity across India. What do you make of the kind of support in Karnataka today?
No, I think it's every citizen's responsibility to be responsible for what's happening at the moment and try as much as possible to help each other. And I think I can somewhere see the humanity across the world coming forward and trying to fight against it, So this is what makes me feel very happy and also proud that, we could do a lot more and be more responsible socially. And, go out of your way to do anything, because if rest are happy, then that's how you will be happy.
Yeah, I think my colleague Amita has a question for you. Amita, go ahead.
Yeah.
Puneeth, hi. If you're talking about many film industries, they have been the hardest hit. If you're talking about the different genres, and especially when it comes to the daily wage workers and those people who are working in the film industry, earning daily wages, what more efforts or initiatives are you taking up on your side? You being a superstar, you can load a lot of influence, especially on those workers who are working overtime in the film industry in Sandalwood.
No, I think everybody are trying to work towards it. The entire film industry has come forward and they're all trying to do their bit. And of course, we have been hit quite badly because, there are a lot of daily wage workers in our film industry. We have multiple unions, as in, there is a union where it takes care of technicians, directors, co-directors, dancers, fighters, and there are several places where there are different kind of industry people across, but there's a lot of ration being supplied by a lot of actors and from the state government too. And there's also been few things which are working out in the industry right now. I'm sure we will come out with something more by the next month.
Yeah. And the role of actors, musicians, civil society, and I think the manner in which people have all come together to ensure that you galvanize people's support and spread awareness, I think has been fantastic, isn't it, Puneeth, in this campaign?
Yeah. I think everybody's doing their bit, and that's what I said. I can somewhere feel that all of them are standing by, and of course, I'm sure it's going to be the same. And all of us are fine staying at our houses. We've got space to move around, and whatever. But I still feel bad for the rest of them. I'm sure, but all of us will stand by whatever happens across.
Yeah, and you two have ongoing projects. Just to get a perspective of the industry. that you represent. Now, how hard has the industry been hit?
Definitely quite hard, because we, as in the state of Karnataka, we produce close to about 120 films a year, and at this point of time, I don't know when the theaters could open up, and how well the OTT platforms also will support. And there has been a lot of work which has just been standstill, and I only hope that it starts getting back to track again, because we, as in a film industry, every kind of our work is just done outdoors, meeting people, shooting, or even when it comes to technical work, there's always people around. So I hope the work starts fast.
Yeah, in Karnataka, I think was one of the first states, Puneeth. We have a lot of eminent personalities in Bengaluru who stepped forward, were part of a panel. They also suggested ways in which industries could open up, how the lockdown how the reopening of different industries can happen. Now, is there some sort of a blueprint like that for the film industry on how you can perhaps reopen? Because we know it's not possible all at once.
Yeah, right now I don't think we have got any information about the film industry part of it. I think they're slowly opening up few things, I'm sure, which is coming onto the news, and all of you know about it. About the film industry, it's not yet out. We haven't got any kind of directions if we can start off with some basic work about now. We haven't still received any informations on that. I think as far as yesterday's news, it looks like the malls or the cinema halls could be open only by the month of September or so. That's what they say. So I'm not too sure.
Yeah. And we usually like to do this towards the end of every interview because you're from Bengaluru. I'm going to ask you a question in Kannada, which this is for all our viewers in Karnataka. ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ ವ್ಯೂವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ.
ತಾವು ಕನ್ನಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Actually, you speak good Kannada too.
I'm a Kannadiga.
Oh, fantastic, lovely, pleasure. So, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವು ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಿರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಇಶ್ಯೂ, COVID-19 ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್. ಇದು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ನಾವು ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆಯಿಂದ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮಗೂ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸು, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು, ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರಿಗೂ ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದೇವರಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಬೆನ್ನಿಂದನೂ ನಾವಿರೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Puneeth Rajkumar, fantastic. Thanks for speaking to Republic TV. Pleasure having you with us this morning.
Pleasure is mine, and stay home, stay safe. God bless.
Thank you, Puneeth. Thank you for speaking to us. Back to you, Amita.
Thank you.